Deep-sea engineer Robert Castellano was supervising routine underwater drilling operations in the North Atlantic. When he detected an unexpected metallic structure at 12,000 feet depth, he initially thought it was a shipwreck. That was until he realized the structure showed geometric patterns and active lighting systems. Welcome to Shelley's Mystery Files. Today I'm going to share with you a story about an incredible underwater alien facility discovered by a submarine engineer in the depths of the North Atlantic. Robert, could you first introduce yourself and tell us about your deep-sea engineering background?
Hello, Shelley. I'm Robert Castellano, 47 years old, and I've been working specialized in deep-sea engineering and underwater construction projects for 15 years. I have experience in oil platform installation, underwater pipeline construction, and deep-sea mining operations. I've conducted extreme depth operations in the North Atlantic, Pacific, and Gulf of Mexico.
What were the specifics of your deep-sea mission on March 8, 2022, and what was the project scope?
It was a new underwater drilling platform installation project for a major oil company in the North Atlantic. Target depth was 12,000 feet, including seafloor geological survey, foundation preparation, and equipment installation coordination. It was a standard deep-sea construction operation with familiar procedures.
What were the technical challenges of deep-sea operations, and what were the equipment specifications?
Extreme pressure conditions, see 360 atmospheres at 12,000 feet depth, requiring specialized submersible vehicles, remote-operated vehicles, ROVs, and pressure-resistant equipment. We needed advanced sonar mapping, underwater welding, and precision positioning systems.
What was the team composition and role distribution in the deep-sea operation?
An 8-person specialized team, deep-sea engineers, ROV operators, sonar technicians, marine geologists, and safety coordinators. Each member was critical for operation success with extensive training and years of experience required.
When were unusual sonar readings detected, and what were the initial observations?
Day 3 of the operation, at approximately 14:30, the sonar operator reported a large metallic signature on the ocean floor. Our initial assumption was a shipwreck, a common occurrence in the North Atlantic, with many historical vessels lost.
How did the transition occur from shipwreck assumption to metallic structure recognition?
Detailed sonar mapping revealed geometric precision unlike any known vessel design. Perfect angular sections, symmetrical patterns, no hull damage typical of shipwrecks. The structure appeared intentionally constructed, not wreckage.
How was the ROV deployment decision made, and what was the investigation protocol?
Standard procedure is to investigate unusual seafloor features for construction safety. We deployed our primary ROV with high-definition cameras, sonar mapping, and sample collection capabilities. We approached cautiously and documented thoroughly.
What was the initial visual contact like during ROV descent, and what were your first impressions?
At 11,800 feet, ROV cameras revealed a massive metallic structure partially embedded in the seafloor. Estimated 300 feet length, 150 feet width, clearly artificial construction, advanced materials with seamless surfaces.
What were the detailed characteristics of the structure, and what was your engineering analysis?
Smooth metallic surfaces with no visible joints or welds, advanced construction techniques beyond current human capability, geometric precision, angular design elements. Materials appeared corrosion-resistant, despite the ocean environment.
When did active lighting systems detection occur, and what was your power source speculation?
At approximately 1600, the ROV detected faint illumination from the structure's interior. Lights were pulsing slowly in a consistent pattern, clearly indicating active power systems. There was no known power source at that depth.
What was the team reaction to the active lighting discovery, and what protocol modifications were made?
Significant shock and immediate recognition that this wasn't historical wreckage. We had an emergency team meeting, contacted surface support, and activated security protocols. It was clear indication of an unknown active installation.
How were safety protocols implemented, and what was the risk assessment?
We established a safe distance from the structure, implemented continuous monitoring, and prepared emergency evacuation procedures. The unknown technology was potentially dangerous, so team safety was our priority. We maintained an observation position.
Did you attempt structure interior exploration, and did you detect access points?
The ROV identified apparent entry points represented large openings with controlled access systems. Interior lighting was visible, but we avoided direct entry due to unknown risks. Exterior documentation was our priority.
Was there movement detection around the structure, and what activity indicators did you observe?
Occasional movement signatures near the structure, objects entering and exiting, too distant for clear identification. Systematic activity patterns with clearly organized operations ongoing.
Did you attempt communication with the structure, and what were your response protocols?
We tried standard radio communications, acoustic signals, and light patterns. No response was detected. The structure continued normal operations with no acknowledgement of ROV presence.
What was your documentation strategy, and what evidence collection procedures did you follow?
Comprehensive video recording, sonar mapping, GPS coordinates, depth measurements, water temperature, and current analysis. Complete technical documentation for analysis.
What were the individual reactions of team members, and what were their expertise perspectives?
The marine geologist confirmed no natural geological formation could create such structures. The ROV operator was amazed by the construction precision. All team members agreed it was beyond human technology capability.
How was surface communication handled, and what was the reporting chain?
Immediate contact with project headquarters, detailed reports to management, and government maritime authorities were notified. Classified information protocols with limited disclosure.
What was government authority involvement like, and what was the official response?
Maritime security agencies arrived within 48 hours. The area was cordoned off. We had team debriefing and equipment was confiscated. The official explanation was classified underwater research facility.
Were there additional discoveries during the extended observation period?
72-hour observation revealed multiple smaller structures and an organized layout suggesting a large facility. Vehicle traffic and systematic operations indicated a clearly inhabited installation.
Could you make vehicle descriptions and characteristics observations?
Disc-shaped objects estimated 50 to 100 feet in diameter, with silent movement through water and no visible propulsion systems. Advanced underwater vehicles far exceeding human technology.
Did you conduct facility layout analysis, and what architectural observations did you make?
A central large structure surrounded by smaller installations, connected by what appeared to be transportation corridors, organized city-like layout with planned construction for long-term habitation.
Did you conduct an environmental impact assessment of the structure on the marine ecosystem?
Comprehensive environmental monitoring revealed no apparent environmental damage whatsoever. Marine life seemed completely unaffected, possibly even enhanced around the facility. Water quality measurements were normal across all parameters. Temperature, salinity, oxygen levels, and chemical composition were all within standard ranges. The most remarkable observation: marine species diversity actually increased significantly around the facility perimeter. Fish populations were denser, coral growth was enhanced, and previously unseen species were documented in the area. Whatever technology was powering the facility appeared to create beneficial ecological effects rather than harmful ones. Water clarity improved and natural filtering systems seemed enhanced by the facility's presence.
Did you attempt technology analysis and engineering evaluation?
We attempted detailed materials science analysis using available ROV equipment, but results indicated technology beyond current human capability entirely. Construction techniques were completely unknown to modern engineering: seamless metal surfaces without welds, joints, or assembly marks. Power systems were unidentifiable with no visible external power sources, yet the facility was clearly operational. Materials appeared to resist corrosion despite decades of underwater exposure. It was an engineering marvel that fundamentally challenged understanding of underwater construction physics, pressure resistance, and structural integrity. No human technology is capable of creating such structures at 12,000-foot depths with available construction methods.
How did operation termination occur, And what was the project conclusion?
A government directive came through within 72 hours. Immediate operation cessation, complete area evacuation, and all equipment removal was mandatory. The project was officially canceled with no explanation provided to team members. An alternative drilling location was assigned 200 miles away, and the original site was declared a restricted military zone. Complete information suppression was implemented immediately, all documentation was confiscated, and team members were required to sign comprehensive non-disclosure agreements. Security agencies arrived with military escort, the area was cordoned off, and no civilian access was permitted. The official cover story: routine geological survey unsuitable conditions.
What were the post-discovery career implications, and what professional consequences did you face?
Extensive security clearance investigations were initiated immediately, with multiple interviews with government agencies, comprehensive background checks, and career monitoring systems implemented. I was transferred to different projects exclusively in shallow water operations, and deep sea assignments were permanently restricted. My professional reputation was officially protected through cover stories, but my movements were closely restricted and communications were monitored. Several team members were relocated to different companies with geographic transfers arranged. Career advancement opportunities were limited, consulting work was restricted, and international projects were prohibited. Personal freedom was significantly curtailed despite no wrongdoing.
What was the facility's significance from an environmental protection perspective?
The facility appeared remarkably environmentally sustainable, demonstrating advanced ecological integration far beyond human capabilities. Marine life was not only thriving, but actively benefiting from the facility's presence. Coral reefs showed accelerated growth, and fish populations increased by an estimated 300% in the surrounding area. No pollution was detected at any level, and water filtration systems seemed enhanced rather than compromised. Most significantly, the facility appeared to actively improve ocean health through unknown processes. Water clarity increased, nutrient levels were optimized for marine life, and even deep-sea creatures exhibited healthier behavior patterns. It represents a revolutionary approach to underwater construction, working with the environment rather than against it.
Are there awareness changes in your current deep-sea projects, and do you have enhanced vigilance?
Dramatically increased attention to unusual sonar readings, anomalous structures, and unexpected phenomena during all operations. Enhanced documentation procedures have been implemented across the industry, with better preparation protocols for extraordinary discoveries. I've developed personal scanning techniques, and a colleague network has been established for sharing unusual findings discreetly. I'm training other engineers to recognize artificial structures and distinguish between natural formations and potential installations. Equipment has been upgraded for better detection capabilities, and recording systems have been enhanced for evidence collection. The professional community is more alert, but still operating under information restrictions.
Have you heard similar experiences from industry colleagues, and what about your professional network?
Extensive informal reports from other deep-sea engineers across multiple companies, with occasional similar unusual discoveries documented privately. Systematic suppression prevents open discussion within official channels, but an underground professional network is sharing information carefully. Colleagues from North Sea, Pacific Operations, and Gulf of Mexico are all reporting similar encounters. The pattern suggests global underwater installations with coordinated suppression efforts. The professional community is definitely aware of the phenomenon, but heavily restricted from official disclosure. There are informal conferences, private meetings, and coded discussions about anomalous geological formations.
Do you consider future exploration opportunities, and what are the return possibilities?
I have strong interest in organizing a return expedition with independent funding, but security restrictions prevent access to coordinates, and equipment acquisition is monitored. I hope for future scientific exploration through international collaboration and proper investigation of underwater installations with academic backing. I'm considering retirement from commercial work to pursue independent research, possibly through private marine archaeology organizations. Multiple colleagues are interested in collaborative expedition if legal obstacles are overcome. I'm making advanced plans for systematic documentation, scientific analysis, and public disclosure when the opportunity arises.
What was the marine engineering education impact after the discovery?
Fundamentally enhanced understanding of underwater construction possibilities and completely expanded engineering imagination beyond conventional limitations. Recognition of current technology limitations highlighted the need for revolutionary advances. The educational value was enormous despite official restrictions. Understanding of materials, science, pressure resistance, and power systems advancement. I've done personal research into advanced physics, unconventional engineering approaches, and alternative construction methods. I'm sharing knowledge informally with engineering students, encouraging innovative thinking, and questioning conventional limitations. The discovery proves human engineering capabilities are far below theoretical possibilities.
Did you attempt family disclosure, and what was the impact on personal relationships?
Very limited disclosure to immediate family only, my wife and adult children, due to serious security concerns and professional reputation protection requirements. Initial conversations were extremely careful with gradual revelation over several months. My family was supportive but deeply concerned about potential consequences, and they advised extreme caution about any public discussion. My wife was particularly worried about career implications, financial security, and possible government retaliation. The children were fascinated but understood the gravity of the situation, encouraging private documentation but complete public silence. Personal relationships were strengthened through honesty, but it created ongoing stress about security monitoring and communication surveillance. Family unity was important during this difficult period, but there's constant awareness of potential professional consequences.
Did you consider international waters' legal implications and jurisdiction issues?
Complex legal questions about underwater installations in international waters, unclear jurisdiction, and possible treaty violations. The legal framework is inadequate for such discoveries.
Finally, what is your advice to deep-sea professionals who experience similar underwater discoveries?
Document everything possible, maintain professional objectivity, and prepare for official restrictions. Deep-sea discoveries may challenge fundamental understanding of ocean exploration.
Robert, thank you for sharing this incredible underwater alien facility discovery with us. The deep-sea engineering perspective is very valuable.
Thank you, Shelley. I hope my account encourages serious investigation of ocean depths. Our planet's waters may contain extraordinary secrets requiring proper scientific exploration.
Robert Castellano's discovery of this underwater alien facility at 12,000 feet depth in the North Atlantic shows that extraterrestrial intelligence systematically utilizes Earth's oceans and maintains advanced underwater cities. The detailed technical observations from a professional with 15 years of deep-sea engineering experience reveal the profound connection between this phenomena and marine engineering and underwater exploration. If you've experienced similar unusual discoveries during deep-sea operations, please share with us in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to Shelley's Mystery Files channel, and see you in our next underwater mystery.